When your prayers feel unanswered, God heard you the first time. You ever pray so hard that your chest tightens but nothing changes? You do everything right, you ask, you believe, you wait, and silence. No signs, no answers, just quiet. And in that silence, your mind starts whispering, maybe God forgot about me. Maybe I'm not worthy. Maybe He never heard me at all. But what if unanswered prayers aren't rejection? They're redirection. What if God isn't saying no? He's saying, not yet. The door that wouldn't open. Years ago, I was chasing a business deal that I knew would change my life. I prayed over and over and over, again and again, every single day. God, please just let me this one time. Let this happen once. And it didn't. Everything fell through at the last minute. I was crushed, angry, confused. I remember walking outside that night, looking up at the sky and saying, why would you dangle it in front of me just to take it away? Months later, the company I was begging to work with went bankrupt. And in that moment, I realized God wasn't ignoring me. He was protecting me. If I did that job, I would not have gotten paid. It's funny how things happen. See, sometimes unanswered prayers are the clearest answers of all. They just don't sound like the one that you want or the one you were hoping for. There's a story in the book of Daniel that hits home for me. Daniel prayed for help. He fasted, he waited, and heard nothing for 21 days. Then an angel appeared and said, your prayer has been heard the moment you spoke it. But I was delayed in battle. That shook me, because sometimes your prayer has already been heard. It's just fighting its way through the battlefield that you can't see, the spiritual aspect of it. You see, there's a spiritual delay between your ask and your answer, not because God is slow, but because heaven is moving in ways that take time to manifest on earth. And this is where faith comes in. Faith isn't proven when you receive what you've prayed for. It's proven when you keep praying, even when you hear nothing back. Once I met a man in recovery who prayed every day for his son to get clean. Years went by, no change. He was losing hope, but he didn't stop praying. He said, even if I never see it, I'll believe it's already done. 5 years later, his son showed up sober, shaking in tears. He said, Dad, I don't know how I made it out, but something inside me just told me to come home. That's how faith works. When you plant seeds, you don't see the roots growing under the soil, but they're there. You just have to trust what's unseen. Maybe right now, you're in your own waiting room, waiting and waiting. You're praying for healing. You're praying for a breakthrough. You're praying for peace. And it feels like God isn't listening. But what if He is? What if He's not withholding? He's preparing. He's stretching your patience to build your character. Imagine. He's rerouting your plan to protect your future. He's quiet because He's working in the background. When God delays, He's never denying. He's designing. And maybe, just maybe, the silence you're feeling isn't a wall between you and God. It's a whisper that says, keep trusting me. I'm not done yet. If your prayers feel unanswered, remember this. Your faith doesn't grow in the outcome. It grows in the waiting. And when the silence feels heavy, that's not when heaven is the closest. And if this message hit home for you, it's not because you're not the only one walking through the quiet. And this is what my movement is all about. It's about helping people find faith in the fog, purpose in the pain, and peace in the waiting, the Buonaiuto movement. So do me a favor. Hit subscribe, stay connected, more spiritual insight coming every week. Drop a comment below and tell me, what have you been praying for that still hasn't happened yet? And if you're really stuck, but you feel like you're ready to break free from the weight of waiting, look at the link in the description. It's an assessment. Real talk, raw talk, me and you, one-on-one, no cost. It's free. Let's walk through this silence together until your answers come. Because even when you can't hear him, God is speaking, and he's still working behind the scenes. I've experienced this so many times in my life. Thanks for watching. Now go out and experience what God's doing for you.